All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Let's talk a little bit about some NFL. We talk about Carson Wentz in a minute, but first let's talk about Andrew Luck. Apparently, some text messages leaked out that Andrew Luck might be coming back for the Indianapolis Colts this coming season, 2021 season, I believe it is. So let's get to it. Don't forget you can always find me at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All my links in the description, or even my Facebook group. If you want to check out my Detroit talk, Lions, Pistons, all that good stuff, everything around Detroit, check out my Motor City Sports Talk channel right here on YouTube, Motor City Sports Talk to be exact. But I guess Andrew Luck's wife was kind of texting, and somebody leaked it out. Obviously, it's probably the person she was texting to, if she didn't leak it out herself. But I mean, I wasn't surprised they all come back. Remember, Marciano was coming back to boxing, until the car accident, the fatal car accident took him out the game. All right, and obviously he may have continued to be undefeated. He might not. Who knows? But with Andrew Luck, looking at how Chris Ballard has built his team under Jeff Irsay's dollar, I mean, why wouldn't he want to come back with him? If he come back to what he was, he probably gonna be the guy. But I did the screenshot wrong. But see if I can read it. Girl, you won't believe this. Lucy just spoke a full sentence. Her daughter. No way. Yup. And it was the cutest thing ever. Andrew didn't know what to do. So Thursday, do you want to take whoever the baby is with me and Lacey? Andrew was having a meeting with Jim Irsay. And Jim from the Colts, he said, yeah, he misses it. Is an understatement if he does play again. This will be the first step. So sound like he coming again. I'm sorry I got the wrong screenshot, but I'm tired. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you look at how they built that team. They just sent Andrew Luck away. Real talk. I think they should have beat Buffalo. I thought they could have beat him with Phillip Rivers. Came up a little bit short, but you plug Andrew Luck in this team. We get Marlon Mack next year. Got Naheem Hines, Jonathan Taylor. If you probably give him like one more receiver, Pittman coming to his own. Probably one more receiver with T.Y. and Pittman, and maybe if they can find another pass rusher on the edge or a young DB, yeah, I definitely could see them being the second team in the AFC. I feel if they was in the AFC and the NFC, they would be coming out the NFC, especially if the Bucs lose the Super Bowl, because we all know about the Super Bowl slump, all right? But, if Andrew Luck do come back, that's going to change the game, and maybe that's why the Colts really didn't get into any serious talks or offer any serious compensation to trade for Matthew Stafford, and probably won't even be on the Deshaun Watson trade watch. But then again, Watson is in a division. It's going to take them more than teams outside of the division to get Watson to trade up in the division. But, good to see Andrew Luck back. I was a huge Andrew Luck fan, okay? Him and Cam Newton basically messed each other up because they was running over linebackers. This ain't college no more. You got to slide, avoid contact at all costs, unless it's in a dire need and you win the Super Bowl, go in the Super Bowl, win the playoffs, or you need the game to win the playoffs. That's when you take those type of risks, getting hit like that. But with him, he was just taking too many unnecessary hits, running over people and all that stuff. So Andrew Luck is a phenomenal talent. And obviously the Colts did right by him and allowed him to have the money, and probably knowing that he probably going to come back 9 times out of 10. He just need to see the product on the field. It's going to be able to get him there, and they're able to run the ball. And the defense, the way they was playing last year, really, I feel with a healthy Andrew Luck, it's a wrap. And of course he went football. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he was probably one of the 5 or 6, 7 best quarterbacks in football. He had everything. He had legs, arm, And was nothing that surprising is that, he didn't join like his father in running the XFL, or he didn't join Jim Harbaugh's staff in Michigan. That's what really surprised me. I thought Andrew Luck probably get into coaching, especially with his career cut short. I think he's smart enough to do his thing. People talking about his turnovers, and yeah, it's hard not to turn the ball over when you can't run the football. And remember, he took this team to the NFC Championship game, but I know you always get the itch. But the question is, when he get hit one good time, or if he get injured again, do we want to go down? Do you want to go down that dark path? That's always the question. Everybody feel like they get out there, do it again until they face with physical adversity. Mentally, I mean, he ain't gonna drop a step. He know the coverages, he know the plays. Pretty much the NFL all got the same plays. Just the language is just a little different. That don't concern me about him. What truly concerns me about him is simply what happened if he get injured again. Is he going to stick it out? Is he going to retire again? Is he going to be able to handle the booze if he have to retire again? Because them Colts fans was a little bit selfish. Whoever leaked that stuff out so he can get a boo, They was even worse because they booed that man out the floor. And then again, people forget they misdiagnosed him twice, and that's why he walked away from the game. But I think Irsay knew he was coming back, and that's why he allowed him to keep that signing bonus money. To stay in Andrew Luck good fact, or he could use him as a coach or a consultant or a GM down the line because he hella smart. Remember, I think they said he had a flip phone, deep into his career. So he taking care of his money. His father, lawyer, he went to Stanford. He could go get a 9-to-5 and whatever his profession that he chose or his major that he chose in college, but I think he loved the game too much. If he come into the game, he pick up where he left off at, somebody get knocked out the top 10 of quarterbacks. Probably Lamar Jackson, Ryan Tannehill, somebody like that, because he's a phenomenal talent. He throws one of those catchable balls too. And, you just wonder, what if the situation wasn't kosher? What if the situation wasn't good and they took his money or, he wanted to go to another team? Would they trade him? Is the question. I think at this point, maybe you were trying to, trade him down to Houston and try to get Deshaun Watson. But I don't think he want to come back to a team that ain't about to win nothing. He want to come back with a vengeance. And, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the case that New England was a chance. But maybe he talking to Jim Irsay about coaching. Maybe talking to Jim Irsay about some opinion or, can he be, learning in the front office? You never know what he could talk about. But they said he missed a game. And missing a game necessarily don't mean he want to play. Maybe he want to coach. But he come back and he pick up his form quick. I think they're going to be one of the, top two. I think they're going to be second best team behind the Chiefs in the East. In the AFC, man. And that's how much I think how good he is. And I think Cam Newton should have did the same thing. Cam Newton should have took a year off and let his body rejuvenate and jump back in that thing. But, obviously, Andrew Luck had more money on the table than Cam. But Cam done made money. Cam father probably showed him how to manage money too. But, hey, that is what it is. Let me know what you think about the text message and Andrew Luck possibly coming back. But let's move on. And let's talk about Carson. Walker to him Winston. Apparently, Carson Wentz wants to trade, and the Philadelphia Eagles don't want to trade Carson Wentz, and that's a messed up situation because basically, I don't think he's tired of the Philly fan base, tired of the Philly media. They tough as hell there. Remember they cheered Michael Irvin, his career under injury, getting carted off the field. They booed Santa Claus, and I just think he one of the best stars. I don't think he don't want to compete with Jalen Hurts. I think he would love to compete with Jalen Hurts. But at the same time, I think he need a new start. And if, most people think not Jim Irsay, but Jeffrey Louis hired that coach from Nick Sirianni. Is it Nick Sirianni? Whoever. He hired a dude from Indianapolis to fix Carson Wentz. And also with Jalen Hurts, ain't that a slap in the face? That y'all don't believe in what I was doing last year. And now I got to come back and battle Carson Wentz this year. And if I battle Carson Wentz and beat him, what's the chances of me getting a fair shake because of his contract? So that's the real question. If the race is close, they're going to give it to Wentz. What if Jalen Hurts running with the race? Only way you really getting off Carson Wentz at that point, especially if you have a roster bonus, is somebody quarterback go down and they willing to pay you a lot for him. So, in my opinion, I think they should trade him. Do right by him. It's a quarterback market for him. He a good talent. He just can't stay healthy, and they didn't block well in Philadelphia. They lost a lot of offensive linemen. Don't be surprised if Jerry don't slide in with that dollar for him. Had two gingers on the team if they keep Andy Dalton, but I think his time in Philly is gone. If he don't want to be there, then he probably don't want to compete. Maybe Pittsburgh might be interested. Maybe, if Andrew Luck don't come back, Indianapolis might be interested. Maybe the Giants might be. Maybe the Jets might be interested. But at this point, I think his best choice is to go to a team that's already ready to win. Like if Andrew Luck don't come to the Colts, plug him into the Colts. The San Francisco 49ers, plug him in there. I think that's the ticket. Plug him in somewhere like Miami. Plug him in somewhere that's ready to win right away. And obviously last year, physically, other than, the issues, getting pulled, physically, he was healthy. But then again, they just didn't have a line to block. The defense wasn't that great. So, that is what it is. I think Wentz could still be a solid, great quarterback in this league. And it'd be interesting to see, if they do trade him, where he lands, and if he do win a quarterback battle and they come back with a healthy line, where he kind of end up at. But, hey, let me know what you guys think about the Luck thing, about the Wentz thing. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links in the description. Fastest way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. We also got a Facebook group. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Goodfellas.